Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Jordy Naomi. You are back for video number 7. Wow, we're already at 7. That's pretty cool. Feels like we just started. So before we get too deep into this video, I just want to acknowledge everything going on in the world right now with the coronavirus. And the last thing I would want is for this video to be taken as me being insensitive. If you are feeling anxious, or if you're like me and you just have a really hard time being stuck in a spot or your daily routine's been broken up, I'm just hoping this video can serve as a distraction to you, or maybe just something to put a smile on your face and get you through your day. But from the bottom of my heart to yours, you are not alone, you are loved, and let's just all stay smart, stay safe, and keep up with the continuously updated advice that we have. So I love you guys, love all of you guys. I hope you enjoy the video, and that's it. So, originally this was going to be like a homemade hand sanitizer video, and because like you can't buy hand sanitizer anywhere, and so I was going to buy the ingredients and try to make it. I went to the store and there's no more of those ingredients. Like, you can't buy hand sanitizer and you can't buy the ingredients to make it. So yeah, I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll just stay home and wash our hands. So instead we're just going to stick with the Q&A, and I had you guys send me questions. I think like a couple weeks ago I had you guys send questions, and we are finally gonna have those questions answered. So sorry, my hand is falling. Okay, what's your go-to drink when you're in Bahamas? Hey, I'm wearing a Bahamas shirt. See that? Look at that. Yeah. I can't read what it says. Bahamas original. Yeah. My go-to drink? Was that the question? What's my go-to drink? You're gonna laugh at me, but probably just apple juice. I know, but like when you're a tourist, when you go there, you get like all the paradise drinks, like tropical, like pina colada, stuff like that. But my go-to when I'm there is just apple juice. And yeah, it's not fun ordering because I get lots of laughs, but I love apple juice. It's amazing. Who said that when you grow up you can't drink apple juice? Anyway, don't get me started. What are your plans for after college? That's a good question. There's like a 2-year additional program that I can do with my program right now to further the education. I might do that if I have like literally nothing to do. When the graduation comes, I might just keep going to school, or we'll see where my modeling is at, or if I just want to take a break, I might just go to Bahamas for a couple months. I don't know. I have no clue. That's a little far ahead. I have a year. Yeah, so we'll see if it's going to be more school or the beach. What was the last song you've added to your music library? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. The last song I've added to my music library is Wait a Minute by Willow. It's a vibe. It's a jam. It's a vibe. There's like a sad vibe mood that you listen to when you're in a sad mood to make you more sad. That's the kind of song it is, except it's like a motivational type. Like, oh, I'm sad, but like, let's get the bread, you know? If you know, you know. I can't explain it any better than that, but I love that song. So that's the last one. I just realized I'm wearing a scarf with a bucket hat. You know what? It's a new style. A style by Jordy. What's one fact about modeling that you weren't necessarily expecting? Probably that most people would view it as like the glitz and glam type of job. Your job is to be pretty, but like, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. What's an insecurity that you have? Who asked that? Okay, I don't know who that is. What's an insecurity that you have? You know, it's a funny one. So, you know when you're grocery shopping? Okay, you know insecurities, usually other people don't even notice. Like, if you don't bring it up, they probably wouldn't have thought about it. So some people would be like, oh yeah, I hate my nose, blah, 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 it's too big. But no one else would have looked at you and thought that your nose is too big. One insecurity I know for a fact nobody actually does. Actually, that's not true because I do it all the time. But I just exposed myself. One thing that isn't as common, but I always think like, oh my goodness, they're watching, when I'm grocery shopping. And like I have the cart and I'm putting like 17 frozen macaroni dinners in my cart, and I just feel like everyone's judging me. I get so like nervous. Like I'll be so embarrassed that people are watching me. And I think that's an insecurity. I don't know, like I'm insecure to go grocery shopping. But that's the one I'm gonna use for the video, the grocery shopping, because if you shopped the way I did, the looks that I get sometimes, it's just like, goodness, so what? I'm gonna eat the family-sized pasta by myself. Anyway, let's move on from that subject. Beach or city? That's easy. Have they watched the videos? Have you kept up with the videos? Whoever's asking that? Beach. Beach. Beach over literally anything. Oh my goodness. That feeling when you're just sitting in the sand and you're just like lying there and you're listening to the waves, and oh my goodness, I'm gonna start crying. No, we're okay. That's funny that I'm wearing a Bahamas shirt too, but definitely beach and pool. Water. Yeah, I like swimming. So do another try not to laugh challenge. Not a question, but good idea. Maybe we could do like a part 2. I feel like everyone enjoyed that like a lot. So. What's the hardest class that you've ever taken? Past high school. Okay. Probably the hardest class I've ever taken was German. I don't know if it was beginner German or intermediate German, but it was at McMaster and it was so difficult. I don't know if it was the curriculum, like the information that was just too much to learn at once, or I could have just been so under-motivated that it made everything harder. But I'll never forget, like I put my whole heart into passing that class. It was so hard, but I did pass it with like something 70 something. But yeah, I'll never forget that German. Are you gonna do a video about your eyes? That's a good question. Not many of you know, but I have brought it up in a couple videos that I have an eye problem, and a lot of people find it interesting, so I might do a video. I was gonna do like a comedy type of like harder things that other people wouldn't have thought of when it comes to vision. I guess when you have like good vision, or you can correct it with glasses, a lot of things you don't realize that are hard when you can't see very well. So I was gonna do like a humorous type of video, but I don't know, we'll see. You guys let me know if you would actually want that. But yes, the answer to the question is yes. What are your plans for this summer 2020? I mean, I think everyone's plans for 2020 have been on pause right now, but summer 2020, that is Bahamas. If everything is back to normal, probably just Bahamas, and I'm gonna do a couple online classes, because why not? I'm the best neighbor ever. You can walk out your house and I'll either be like doing cartwheels down the driveway, or I'm sitting in the car talking to myself. But either way, I'm a neighbor that'll put a smile on your face or anxiety in your heart. So it's like, what is she doing? Anyway, you guys came for the questions. Let's keep it going. How many children do you have? Pardon? How are you keeping busy during quarantine? How am I keeping busy during this? Firstly, still school, I guess. Like school, a lot of group projects are like 10 times more difficult, being that we can't meet up. But at the same time, I hate group projects. I hate them. If you hate them, comment down below, because they're terrible. They're such a waste of time. Like, you could do the project by yourself in half the amount of time. Anyway, don't get me started on group projects. I don't know, YouTube. I'll make you all some more videos and bake some cookies. We'll see. I mean, I usually spend a lot of time at home anyway. I'm a homebody. I like just staying at home, and I'll be fine. What are you guys doing to keep busy? I think a lot of people are just busy with school. Okay, I just switched cameras. It's not your eyes. Sorry, I need chapstick. Me every 5 seconds in class. The teacher's like, ma'am, stop. It must be annoying. Like every 2 seconds I'm just like, I'm gonna leave the rest of the million questions to do a different time, or maybe we'll just refresh them and get new ones. But I think we're gonna end it there. Thank you for watching the video. It is Jordy Naomi once again. Keep tuned. Stay tuned for the next video. I have a couple planned for these next couple weeks for, like I said in the intro, just a distraction, something to put a smile on your face, and something for me too. Anyway, I love you all. Okay.